good. Now, did you make sure that this 11, did you try it? Perfect.
Good morning.
You're doing good.
Hi, it's Scott. I'm here in Allison Park, Pennsylvania. Had a great couple days so far last night. They had a great event at the community center. We had almost like 70 or 80 people, and they were really excited to hear and learn all about fabric. And right now I'm in the sewing room at Karen's shop, the Quilt Company, and the address is
3940 Middle Road in Allison Park, Pennsylvania.
All right, there you go. So we got some people on, so this is good. So I'm going to turn you around. You don't need to look at. So this is the Sew Days event. As you know, we had the Sew Revolution, which is about trying to get more people into sewing. And today, Karen is doing one of her classes, and that's why I came here. I wanted to see it in the flesh. And Karen, can you just pick up my bag and show them that I actually did do something? We should have taped more.
In progress.
Yes, my bag is in
Turn it right side out
progress.
so they can see you actually put a zipper in so far today. That's been great.
Right here.
And I love my 590 machine. This machine is great. It was so fun. So I have my strap is over here. But all right, so let's talk to Karen because the shop is awesome. It's very big. There's a lot to talk about. And now you could see all the people. Everyone say hi.
Say hi.
Say hi. All right, so let's do it. All right, so Karen, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm Karen Montgomery and I own the Quilt Company. We've been here for 25 years. This is our studio space.
Yep.
So this is where we sew. We have 10 Bernina 590s. So when you take a class in our store, you just come in and bring your fabrics with you, and we have everything else you need to sew. And the studio space is something that we created because we think it's easier to take classes this way. We are education based. I'm not worried about being the biggest internet retailer. I like to make sure my customers know what they're doing. We want to teach them skills and make them better quilters.
Okay, so you said you're not internet based or anything. So let's give the website and tell people.
Our website, it's a little confusing. Our website is thequiltcompany.com. So we're www.thequiltcompany.com. There's another quilt company in California that does block of the month patterns. They're not a store, they just do block of the month, beautiful pieces. And most recently, F&W Media picked up and conglomerated, and they have started a site called thequiltingcompany.com.
I think I tagged them by accident in one of my comments yesterday. And
Yeah, they are not
out.
me.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is not me.
So let's go back a little. Karen's being totally modest. Besides the shop owner, she does so much more. So Karen, tell us. You do rulers. You're a writer for Fab Shop, Symposium. Tell
Shop
everyone.
owners would know me because I write the Savvy Buying column for Fab Shop News, trade magazine. I lecture at Quilt Market. I do lectures for different people. I also design creative grid rulers. So creative grids, the Scrap Crazy templates are mine. The quick trim and circle rulers are mine. There's 6 of them that are my pieces. So consumers know me from those videos. And then I also do the Quilt Company line of patterns, and you'll see those in the store downstairs.
Do you want to talk about Symposium or?
Symposium is the shop owners. That's what shop owners know. I host a 4-day shop owner event this year it'll be in Orlando, Florida, and it's a 4-day retreat for shop owners where we build networking and create exclusive content for them to use in their stores.
And who did you invite this year?
Our fabric vendors this year will be Scott,
Yes.
is one of our featured fabric vendors this year. So there'll be exclusive projects designed using probably Free Spirit and Studio E, because they're my favorites.
Awesome. Before we go, we were going to show the Sew Days event. Let's just talk about the 2 quilts against the wall because those are Free Spirit, and I think we should give them a little love.
These are 2 from the event that we did last evening.
Yeah, we showed these last night at the event. This is a Tula Pink. This is Pom-Poms.
This is All Stars.
All Stars, yes.
Yeah.
So this is All Stars, really, really neat quilt. And then over here we have the Philip Jacobs Snow Leopard line, and this one is Arcadia. And we sent these down to Karen so she could use them for the event and show off the lines. She did some really neat things last night at the event. We put down a bunch of color cards and let the people vote on which were their favorite lines. Do you want to talk about when the next Sew Days event and just show this briefly, or you want to keep going?
We can do Sew Days downstairs
Okay, fine.
when you see
Perfect.
other pieces.
All right.
Come
So
this
this place
way.
is massive. It's like over 3,000 square feet. Her husband, Carrie, designed it. And this is the view. So look at, this is like going to the Bahamas and having an awesome view. Look at this. How about some hearts for this, guys? Look how cool. She's got quilts, inspiration everywhere. You walk in the door down here and you just look up and it's just awesome to see. So much inspiration. The place is super clean. It's nice. I think they have an OCD person like me keeping it really clean.
Her name is Lori.
Yeah, Lori. Where's Lori?
Right there. Wait,
Hi.
Lori.
Hi, Lori. Where you going, Lori? Come on, Lori. All right, so this is the view I'm going to show you while I walk across the... Oh, Karen, you guys are getting so many hearts. They're loving this. So you see how nice this is? This is like a nice vacation.
It's very important to us that we be...
Wait, hang on. You got to come closer to talk, because sometimes when I'm facing away...
Lose it?
Yes.
It's very important to us that we're handicap accessible.
Yes.
So that's why we have big open spaces, lots of room to go around. And we have a lot of customers that shop with us in wheelchairs or motorized wheelchairs.
So it's very thoughtful. You know, they're considering all their customers, and in this day and age, it's very important to be handicap friendly. We don't want to leave anyone out or hurt anyone's feelings. Let me fix my
One
thing.
more step. There
All
you
right,
go.
there we go.
Good job.
Awesome. So let me give you guys just another view, and then Karen's going to tour us around and talk about some stuff here. We'll give you the view from downstairs.
So
Awesome, right?
the railing features all of our free spirit quilts. So we change that on a regular basis. And from time to time, we've featured customer quilts. We'll have a customer quilt show that we hang over the railing so that all of their friends and family can come in and see it.
Cool. That's very nice. That's a good idea. All right. So where do you want to go from here, Karen?
Well, behind you, if you turn around behind, this is our Bernina area. We are a Bernina dealer, and we're also a signature shop for AccuQuilt. So this is that area that's right here. We also sell handy quilter long arms. So this is basically threads and things like that. And then over here, this is our...
Sorry, hold on one second. I just want everyone to see all the thread and get the whole... I want to get them the whole feel.
So that's basically our workroom area.
So this is the workroom. You guys could hear her? Yes, they are beautiful
And then
quilts.
these are novelties, and of course we have a lot of creative grid rulers because I'm a creative grid designer.
How many different creative grids are there? Or do you know? Or
There were 130 the last time I checked.
and how many
approximately.
of them are yours?
I have 6 that are
Okay,
mine, and
great.
you'll see some of those projects in a little bit.
And if people want to get the creative grids, where do they have to go for that?
They're only sold in local quilt shops in your local quilt shop. You can't buy them you can get them shipped to you online a little bit, but they have a map pricing. Wonderful thing about creative grids is no matter what ruler you have, there's always a video to go with it to show you
Great.
how to do
So
it.
video is great, very helpful.
And then this is our front door, and we'll show you the Sew Days stuff. Sew Days is my program that I created with Scott and Lori Harsh to teach people, help them learn to sew. Or if you already know how to sew, get you some techniques. So this is our display.
Okay.
These are the pieces that we've done already. Today we're working on the zip bag right here.
This is also people who have kind of gone into quilting retirement. We want to bring them back, which is a lot of what we heard also. Kids, people who are just waiting for the right time to do it. So it's been great.
One project, you finish it in the class and take it home with you. The class fee is $5 no matter where you take the class. Right now, for this session, there's 166 stores participating in the United States and Canada. And we're going to run a second session.
Wait, hang on. I want to get on you. I want everyone to hear this.
Okay, we're going to start a second session in September on the week of the 17th. The local store can run it any day or evening that they want, or multiple sessions that they want, but everybody does the same project the same week, and you can go on to Sew Days 2018 and see the classes. We'll post pictures of ours when we're finished today, so you'll get to see everybody. But if you're a consumer, ask your local quilt shop to participate, and if it's free for Fab Shop members, and if you're a shop owner, we really encourage you to participate. We've had excellent feedback, wonderful feedback, and great sales from
Awesome.
this.
If you're not a Fab Shop retailer, what do you have to do to get involved?
Well, there's a fee if you're not a Fab Shop member, but the fee is, I believe, $75.
Yes, I think that's what it was.
But you might as well join Fab Shop, because if you join Fab Shop, then the fee that you pay to join is your member benefit, and there's lots more benefits to it as well.
Tons of benefits from Fab Shop.
Right.
Lori has got her pulse on the market, and she writes great articles and is always trying to help the shops, which is what I want to do: help the shops, help the consumers, help everyone work together and get this flowing really
Even
great.
if you have customers that are sewing, the 6 projects are so easy and they're so simple, and they make great gifts. That's what they were designed to be. So you'll have 6 Christmas gifts done by the end of October.
Exactly. All right, so let's
Okay.
keep on moving through. So that was Sew
Okay.
Days.
One thing that's exclusive to us is this is the Pittsburgh Fabric.
Yes.
We are located about 11 miles outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Pittsburghers love their city. So we had this fabric designed exclusively for us. We are the only store you can get it.
How many designs is it?
There's one design, one print, just the black and white piece that's in here. The rest are other coordinates that go along with it. But I'll tell you, we did the first run of 3,000 yards. We sold it in 45 days.
That's pretty good. I wish I could do that.
So I'm telling you, it was great. A local woman, Pam Wagner, who's a friend of mine, did the artwork for us. And we did it as a repeat, as I've designed fabric in the past for P&B and Timeless Treasures. So I know how to lay out a design. So I worked with Pam. And this is actually it's what we call a home deck layout. So when you take the right side of the fabric and the left side of the fabric, if you sew two panels together, the buildings connect, the rivers connect, you can't even tell where the seam is because it goes right back together again.
Awesome. So what did you say? You got 15 different images into the one repeat. That's
right.
pretty
so
impressive.
There's a 24
I think I'm going to have to hire her.
Yeah, 24-inch repeat. And when you, if you have a yard of it, so you can cut above and below the cut line, you can cut 15 different images in 6.5-inch blocks. So that's the ones that are featured in here.
So that's really great. It gives tons of 15 different designs, gives you 15 different things
and if
to
you
use
are
it for.
from Pittsburgh,
Yes.
there's some fun things that are in here. Pittsburghers are known in the city. If you live in the city, you save your parking space in front of your house with your kitchen chair. So if you look, there's townhouses and they have the kitchen chair in the parking space. One of the most fun things is right here. This is the Pittsburgh Zoo. We're known for our zoo here, and these are the penguins. And the penguins go up the sidewalk to the Consol Energy Center. And if you're a
guys
hockey
see that?
fan, you get it. Okay?
Oh, we're getting some hearts. I guess they get it. All right.
Now,
Awesome. That's
we have
very cool.
actually, we sell the fabric so well and so fast, we've actually never put this fabric online. It sells for $12.99 a yard, but we do 20% off of every bolt of fabric every day in our store. So it really comes out to about $10.39. And you can order it. Just call the store and order it. We have people that order it, and we have it pre-cut in 1 yard and 3 yard cuts, but they buy 20 yards at a time because when it's gone, it'll be gone.
All right, Pittsburghers,
Okay.
she's talking to you if you want
Okay?
it. Now you
And
know
then
where to get it.
Coming this way, this is notions and then patterns. We always keep our best patterns, our best sellers, out on the wall at all times. If you've ever made an easy stripe table runner, I am the designer for the easy stripe table runner. That's the one that's done out of border stripes. There's only 5 seams in it and you're done. That's my pattern. And it's seriously, it's been around since, it's actually been around since the 80s, but it's been in publication since 93, I think. And it's been one of the top selling ones. There's one, if you turn just that way, this is an easy stripe.
Okay,
You
wait,
cut
let
your
me
stripe
get that.
fabric, and for Scott's benefit, there's one seam that goes down the center, and then this is a 60-degree triangle. So one goes here and one goes here. So this is seam 2 and 3, 4 and 5 are on the other end, and you're done. So we always carry a lot of stripe
Seems
fabrics.
so easy.
It is super easy. And then this room, this is our modern room. So this is where we keep all of our free spirit.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
How are
Say
you?
hi.
Got customers here nice and early. There were a bunch of people here when I got here early this morning. All right, so tell us about this. So this is Cafe.
This is everything free spirit and all of our modern prints.
Everything free
I'm
spirit.
personally a Philip fan. I really like Philip Jacobs' work.
Where is Philip? He's usually on. I wish he was on today, but maybe he'll see you later.
So that's where I tend to like my free spirit. But we also carry Amy Butler, we carry Tula, we carry everybody. So they're all in here with our blenders, our more solid pieces. And we kind of keep them separate from each other because they're special.
And I just want to explain to people who don't necessarily get it. So there's the Philip Jacobs. He's in the collective with Cafe and Brandon, where they recolor each other's designs. And then there's Philip Jacobs as Snow Leopard, where he does his own work, just so everyone understands the distinction between the two.
And so Arcadia is a snow leopard design.
Exactly. So when we started, we showed you the quilt with the koi fish, and that is Arcadia, and that's by Philip Jacobs. So here we go. All right, awesome. Do you have any Anna Marie Horner some desking, or?
We do a little bit.
Okay,
I
it's
think
in here somewhere, but we're moving
I think
along.
we're a little more conservative.
Okay.
This room is our flexible space. We use this we do a lot of, besides classes in the studio, we do club meetings here. So we have a Block Watchers Club on a first Friday and a first Saturday and an embroidery club. And so this is our transition space where we can set up chairs. Right now we have a table runner display up. And then these are our pre-cuts that we brought in here on the table. These are all the free spirit pre-cuts that we brought in for Scott. And then this wall right now has all of my designs on it. These are from the books from the Scrap Crazy template sets.
Okay, before you go into your stuff, I do want to do your stuff. You said one thing that I just want to mention because I like to keep reiterating this. You said that it's not your customer base. And I keep telling people, consumers, that they understand that every shop cannot buy every bolt. So do you have maybe a comment you would just like to say on that, or just reiterate or agree or something?
Well, we've been here 25 years, so we've sold a lot of fabric. We go through a lot of transitions, and it's not that we don't change, but I have customers that are relatively conservative, that they like a more conservative thing. I'm a color person. I really happen to love color. So we try and stay in. I can't have everything.
Right.
So,
how many bolts do you have about, do you know?
We average, we don't lie about our bolts. There's usually somewhere around 5,000 in here.
Right.
Sometimes it's up a little bit, sometimes it's down a little bit. I know stores that, claim they have thousands and thousands.
But again, she can't have everything, and
Exactly.
she knows her customer, and she makes the best business decision for her. And if there's something you want, I'm sure if you talk to Karen or call her, she'll consider it and try to special order it for you or what have you. But don't judge based on something. You gotta let Karen do her job.
We stay in touch with our customers too. My staff is really good about talking to me. Oh, something fell. About talking to me about other things that customers are asking for, so we know what they're looking for. And when I go to buy fabric, when I'm at market and I buy fabric, I think about the customers. I think, Julie will really like this, but this is something that's going to appeal to Hannah. So
okay, you
it's
guys
not
hear
just
that?
what I like.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we keep getting. All right, so
Yep.
let's talk about your stuff. So
Those that are on the corner there, that's the Laura Heine. That's a really popular. That's the collage prints. So we have those. But starting from this wall right
very
here,
cool. I'll show these.
that's Henrietta Chicken, and we
That's
do
awesome.
classes on those.
Philip Jacobs is here. Philip, you have a big fan in Karen.
Hi,
I'm
Philip.
glad you're here. Wait, let's see.
Hi, Philip.
All right, so now continue.
So
I'm not
this
going to
wall that's right here, this is Scrap Crazy 6-inch quilts. So every quilt that was on here was made with the 4 templates that come in this set. And this is what I do for Creative Grids. There are 2 books that support those, but if you look at it, there's a piece in the background here. If you look at this is A, B, C, and D. And then this is the A template, and this is the B template. You can make from 17-inch stars to hexagons. This is just the D template put together. So they fit together in different ways, but they were actually designed to help you use up your scraps. So you can use little tiny pieces. This one was done with the ends of jelly rolls or 2.5-inch strip packs. So if you've got some leftover pieces you didn't use, you can cut them up and put them together this way.
Can you show me? I see the pieces of it. Can you just show them what the ruler looks like? I see there's
Yep.
one open.
So this is a basic scrap quilt. So this is leftover pieces from another quilt that we made. And then the templates, so this would be the D template right here. And then this would be C, and this would be A here. A happens to be a 60-degree triangle, which is my favorite shape. And they go together. Seam allowance is built right in. Your corners are already clipped on them, so they fit right back together again. And there's about 25 different ways you can put them together to make different quilts.
Fabulous.
That's the 6-inch set. The 8-inch set is really popular because it fits right on a 10-inch square. So if you have a 10-inch layer cake, you can just chop the whole thing up, and that's what we did with the Tim Holtz over here. So this is just one layer cake from Tim. You've got about a 1/2 inch of waste on it, and when you cut it apart and put it back together again, this is what it does.
You guys like Tim Holtz? Look at this. This is sweet. Loving it.
So
Very.
this is the 8-inch Scrap Crazy template set. They're totally different templates in both sets.
So if people want more information on your rulers, what's the best, the go-to?
Well, you can always order them directly from us, and those are on our website. But Creative Grids is only available in your local quilt shop. So
Okay.
stop in your local quilt shop, they can get them for you.
Awesome. All right, let's
And
keep going. This is great. Thank
Although
you.
I'm a designer and this is all of my projects, I really encourage you to shop at your local quilt shop. You can order them direct from me, but your local quilt shop can get them. So support your local store
Yes.
and pick it up.
We need to keep our local shops in business.
Exactly.
I dropped like $1,000
So, hi,
at Gotham the other day. I'm kidding.
These are one of the visitors from.
Oh, well, then then
Good
there's a
morning.
target to shoot for that. Is that what you
Yes.
really
Good morning, ladies.
This is,
Hello.
we keep our boutique separate.
Okay.
So this is our boutique room.
You guys like batiks?
We
Yes, we
love
do.
batiks. This is our stack to start with.
Yes.
Okay.
We're visiting from
planning
Jamestown.
quilts.
Oh, from
Jamestown.
Jamestown.
Yes,
Very
we drove
nice.
over 2.5 hours to get here.
Yes.
We are more of a destination quilt shop. We're about 3 miles off the Pennsylvania Turnpike, so it's easy to get to us. We're not that far. We're one exit from 79 on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, so it's an easy location if you're traveling through Pennsylvania to get to.
All right, you guys hear that? Destination when you're in Pennsylvania. All right, so let's go. I saw Pepper Corey was on. I saw she sent us a heart.
Yeah,
So we'll give her a
these
little
are my
love
pepper
today.
cottons that I just got in. I specifically ordered these colors because I have a special project coming up. These are going to be featured in the symposium this year. The quilt that's behind here, this is an AccuQuilt Hunter Star, because we are a signature dealer, and that happens to be my favorite die, and that's my quilt that's right there.
Yes. Awesome. What exit are you on? Someone just asked.
38.
38.
It's the Butler Valley interchange.
All right, you hear that,
And
Phil
if
Singer?
you ask the lady at the toll plaza, she'll know where we are.
Yeah.
So 3 miles south, make one turn, we're on the corner.
All right,
Yeah.
they like something. They're sending a lot of hearts, so that's
So
a good
then-
thing.
This
Okay,
is,
here we go.
We keep these sections a little bit together. I absolutely love Free Spirit fabric, but I live with Kim Deal fabric in my house. My house is not as colorful as Free Spirit is. That's the quilts I like to make, but when I make one that goes on my sofa or my bed or matches my family room, I use Kim Deal to do it.
And Kim Deal is a Henry Glass Designers for all of you that don't know.
Right.
Okay.
So
Let's talk about these
are some of the
projects.
newer Kim Deals that we got in.
All right, let's see if we could get those. Which line is that? I'm sorry, I'm not up on those lines as well.
Which
as...
fabric it is. This is Farmstead Harvest.
Okay.
This one, and that's Katie's Cupboard.
Okay.
So there's a collection of them, and they go out mostly, in smaller cuts. People like lots of these rather than yardage of them.
And the good thing about Kim's lines is that they coordinate back to each other. So Karen could always just add a couple bolts, and they'll all kind of work together.
Everything works together,
which is good.
And this year, in one of our clubs that we did a scrap club. So every month, I designed a scrap quilt for them, and we made samples out of it. So some of these are samples that you'll see that were part of that particular thing. But we're also a Kimber Bell certified shop. We have a Rockin' Embroidery Club that we do. We use Kimber Bell's designs for that. But I don't always use Kim's designs for it. Kim does her thing her way, and then I do her thing my way. So this is coming up in our embroidery club for this month to get ready for fall. So these are Kimber Bell's designs from her new Broomhilda book, and I just used Kim Deal fabrics instead of Kimber Bell fabrics to put mine together.
I love that Karen puts her own twists on things and doesn't just do, what everyone else is doing. And that's great with that local quilt shops. A lot of them put their own little signature touches on things, and, that's what makes them really great.
Right. And Kim doesn't have a problem with it either. One of the other things for some of your listeners are looking, Kim and I are friends. Karen Taylor from Florida and I are running a cruise for Kimber Bell this next January. Right now it's sold out. We have a waiting list. But we do lots of fun stuff out of here. We do cruises, we do trips, we do all kinds of things to keep our customers interested and give them lots of different things to do.
Yep, keeping the customers on their
we're-
toes
so
and
we're just gonna
making
make a
them come back.
circle.
All right, so here we go through
we're
a
back
little...
through into our main area over here. Being a large quilt shop, not huge like some of the other quilt shops, we have other things. So we keep, this
Wait, hang
is
on.
our
All right, I
30s,
don't wanna
we
do
have
that.
groups of 30s collections. We have little pieces that are little groups of everything. We don't actually sell a ton of flannel.
Okay.
But we do keep a certain amount in because we brought in a lot of wool lately, and we're doing wool from Barnegat Bay Dye Works. That's Debbie Welsh. She hand dyes in New Jersey, and she does beautiful, beautiful hand-dyed wools. And not everybody wants to put wool on wool, so we've brought in some flannels to do wool backgrounds for our flannels. And then if you want to come this way. We like to feature little vignettes. So this is our Henry Glass camping event. Camping is huge right now in our area. Lots of camper stuff. So this is the Henry Glass line. I think did you have this in your office the other day?
Yep.
Was this one of the ones
So
you were
guys,
showing?
remember I did the video of the Studio E Blank and Henry Glass lines that are shipping last month. So Karen got this last month, and here it is. This one was called, what was this, Happy Camper?
Happy Camper. Yep.
Yep. So there you go. Now you see it right in the shop.
And then we coordinate other things with our pieces, so we don't just stick with one vendor. So this is Lunchbox Quilts. Angie from Lunchbox has an entire embroidery CD that goes with campers, and you can make little pillows, or there's an entire quilt that you can make with it. So we have all the parts that go along with it.
So camping is still hot, huh?
It is around here. It's
Okay.
been excellent.
Very
And
nice.
then these are our digital prints.
Okay.
So we have, try and keep all of our digitals together, and we create certain things. So because I write patterns, and because I do things, like this happens to be a piece from Andover, and then I do a pattern to go along with it. So the patterns, a lot of the patterns you get in our store are exclusive to our store. I don't sell them to other people, unless you're a symposium shop, then they have them.
Okay. All right, where to next, Karen?
I don't know, what else do we want to do?
I don't know.
We've done pretty good as far as covering what's in the store.
Okay. Do you want to
Okay.
go to the parking lot? We'll give him the view from the outside and maybe walk him around the back, and we could go back upstairs, and then we'll let him go. I don't know how long
Well,
has
I
it
don't
been.
know
Oh,
that
we're doing
this-
pretty good on the time.
I was going to say, we're going to be in the shade out there. I don't know that it's going to show too well out
Oh.
back. You want to go
You
back
don't wanna-
upstairs?
Okay, fine. We could go back upstairs.
Okay.
All right. So people
how
who
the
are
class
watching,
is
do you
doing.
have any questions, or you want to know anything from Karen? I think she's given us a lot of info. And yes, I see a lot of the comments about the spaciousness of the shop. It's you walk in and it's really just nice and open, and there's just so much to look at, which I love. Anything else you want to mention, Karen, that we missed, or?
We always get questions, who hangs the quilt so high? The answer is my husband. We do have scaffolding that we do, and we try and change them at least once a year. They get swapped around so that we can do that. But I'm also friends with a lot of other quilt shop owners, and we swap out shop quilts. So I have a lot of
that's
Daniela
smart.
Stouts in the store right now from Cozy in California. Daniela is a designer. So I have a lot of hers. I get them from Karen Taylor from A Scarlet Thread, and we trade our samples out so that we can swap things around, and that makes it easier to keep everything displayed and fresh.
Okay, I know you said your website before. Can you just say it again and just make it clear that in order to order what
Our
they have to...
website is thequiltcompany.com. Not the quilting company, but thequiltcompany.com. But really, my staff is amazing. They're very helpful if you just call the store. And our phone number is area code 412-487-9532. And we'll put that in the comments later on.
You have to call... Jill Watson is saying, can I order online? No, you cannot. She doesn't have a selling site. That's what she wants you to call in or email her.
There's a shopping cart on our site, but we don't compete with online retailers. I'd rather our walk-in customers get 20% off, and when you're online, you can't afford to do all that a lot of times.
Right.
And we prefer customer service. Education's important to me. To be able to answer the questions at the cutting table, help you with the pattern, find the things that you need, and touch it, feel it is more important than shipping packages
And this is the
every day.
value add of going to a quilt shop.
local quilt shop.
Kelly Ann Williver Richardson, I guess she's your friend. She's
Hi,
giving
Kelly
your
Ann.
website. She's giving your phone number. She's reposting it. One thing I want to say is thank you so much. I feel like yesterday was a great day, but you know what's nice for me? I get to spend time with you. I get to spend time with your husband. I get to meet your son. We really, it's not just business. And, it is a lot of business in fabric, but we get to know each other better, and I value your opinion and your friendship, and this has really been great. All my visits have been great, and I appreciate all the hospitality. I mean, her husband picked me up at the airport, and they lent me their car. I mean, it's just so nice, and this is what I always say, that the people in our industry are so nice and charitable, and we do have a great industry.
Yes.
We just have to work on regrowing it and rebuilding it and get more people into quilting and sewing.
Exactly.
So that's what Sew Day is about. So you want to go upstairs one more time? I'll
We
give you
can.
guys the view. I don't see any questions. Let's see. I'll give you guys the view again. It's really great. You wanted to say something?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to say, you're going to follow me up the steps.
Yep, I'm going to follow you up the steps without breaking any bones.
Or showing my behind. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. I love when the videos, they come up on the Facebook page and they have like some weird thing that everyone sees. They got customers. This is really great. And I could just hang out here and watch the people. And it's probably, you could watch the cash register and see, what's selling and what's not. Well, let's see. Come on, guys. Give me questions. We're going to sign off soon. Maybe we'll see how the people did with their bags on the Sew Days. Maybe they could show those off. Oh, someone was asking for quilt backs, but now we're upstairs. And you do?
We carry Quilter's Dream batting in the pre-cuts.
108, they're asking.
Oh, we do. We have a whole wall of back. They were behind Scott
We
when you
missed
walked
that,
through the door.
sorry.
But we do. We carry batiks, the regulars, cottons. We carry them all.
Someone saying, wait, the Pittsburgh quilt, is that something you sell as a pattern or a kit? Or otherwise?
We don't have it as a kit any longer, but we do have it as a pattern.
Are you open on Sunday?
We are not open on Sunday. We're
Okay.
Monday through Saturday, 9:30 to 5, but we're open Monday evenings until 9 p.m.
Okay, perfect.
And we are East Coast.
Yes, Philip, you missed the beginning. We did a whole thing on, yes, that is your snow leopard, and while you're here in your van, we will show that. I'll definitely stop in. I take the scenic route from North Carolina to Ohio. Good for you. That's awesome. I just love the Pittsburgh quilt. Thanks. Former Pittsburgher. I need the quilt. Snow leopard on the wall. Exactly. All right.
Yep.
So is anyone done with their bags before we're gonna sign off? I just want to show off the great. Let's see how you're
They're
doing.
getting
Wait,
close.
I gotta open it. That's the hard part.
Anyone ready?
Sandy's almost done.
Sandy, pressure's on.
Turn it before you zigzag and show them it's all done.
Let's see it. Uh-oh.
So the
We're having
quilt
technical-
that's on the wall behind
Okay,
Sammy.
let's do well, we'll talk about the quilt on the wall.
Yeah, that's Hello Sunshine from Kimberbell, but it's not Kim's layout of it, it's my layout of it. Because being somebody who designs, I take Kim's information and then we put it together our own way. So in my store, if you buy the CD from me, you get Kim's patterns and then I'll provide mine as well. So that's my layout. And there's Lisa.
Okay, so this is Lisa Sauer. She's one of the Blank Studio Sales reps. Good morning.
She's mine, yeah.
Row by row. Are you doing row by row? Someone's asking.
Yes, we are doing row by row.
Okay.
I'm a great supporter of Janet Lutz and row by row. Our rows downstairs, ours is a row of piano keys and they're all staggered.
Okay.
And it will be available online when
I'll take
we're
a pic.
allowed.
Can I take a picture? Oh,
Sure.
it's maybe I'll take some pictures, and I like to do pictures after so
We'll
people
post
can
afterwards.
see
Yep.
what's going. So let's see your
There's
bag.
Sandy's turning her right side out.
And is that a flutter fabric?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. So this is Studio E Elizabeth Al's a flutter collection, and this came out great. Let's see. Do the zipper. Let's get the whole shebang. Woo!
Ooh.
Awesome.
And it's finished on the inside, lined on the inside. Great job.
And how long did that take you about?
About an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, so no time at all. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna let's say goodbye to Karen. Thank you, Karen. Guys, give Karen some hearts.
Thanks
Give
for
Lisa
coming.
some hearts. Everyone for participating in So Days. This was so cool. All right, so let's go. Bye to everyone. All right, so that's another tour for you, another shop tour. Hope you guys really liked it. I'm having fun here in Pittsburgh. I'll be back in the office tomorrow. And just hope you like this. I hope this is worthwhile and worth your time. And just keep following me, please. And we love you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Peace.